Hello everyone, this is vlog number 8, and this one's actually going to be about YouTube, period. Yes. And since I'm basically a little person, they won't actually hear this. I mean, come on, you're right, they won't find this out. Yeah, I mean, you have lots of people who talk about GameStop, and chances are I bet they might be funded by GameStop, and they couldn't shut anyone, and plus that's censorship. And censorship is not really cool at all, even though they do it a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to talk about what I just saw this past week. So this past week, while I was just watching TV, just enjoying, I first came upon a Pepsi commercial. Dr. Peppy, my gosh. Dr. Pepsi commercial. Dr. Pepper commercial, I'm sorry. Oh gosh. A Dr. Pepper commercial with, I think her name was Michelle Phan, and she basically does makeup and stuff, and she was drinking Pepsi, and basically they were just making the whole, out of every person, it's just that one who's able to make it and say they make it, which I guess that's okay and all, but it's kind of more of, what the hell? Like, for instance, if anyone deserves to have that Pepsi commercial of being a YouTube sensation, it has to be none other than freaking crap. I forgot his name. Fred. That's it. Yeah, Fred. The person who did Fred. He deserves that more than anyone. Because look at Fred. Fred was an internet sensation on YouTube. Yeah, he got a freaking partnership with YouTube. He actually made it to Nickelodeon and had like 2 movies of himself. As for Michelle Phan right here, she basically is a beautiful girl who's able to get a lot of millions of people to follow her. Because, well, besides having good advice, chances are most of everything is guys are looking at her. Guys are just looking at her and enjoying how she look and everything. I'm sorry, but that's just how it goes. I'm sorry to tell you the truth, but this is how it goes. It's basically, in the YouTube game, excuse me, you have to have something that is not, I won't say innovative, it's just something that you most likely don't see, or something that you can do better and you have a girl with you. Or even crazier, which is the reason why I stopped doing this, period. I mean, I used to be the person that is just like all the other guys who are like, oh, beautiful lady, follow. Beautiful lady, follow. Yeah, but eventually I get to the realization of, yeah, she's kind of using her beauty more than anything to actually do it. I mean, yes, she's funny, but she's using her beauty. Not only that, but she rarely even, yeah, this person I'm talking about, she rarely even talks to her. She talks to most of, some, I guess. She talks to some, but not all. She's just basically, yeah, I'm not going to say her name because it's not right. But still, yeah, I basically fell into that trap. Many other people are falling into that trap, but it's time to wake up. It's time to do this revolution thing, alright? We need to stop basically clicking on it because it's like, ooh, beautiful lady, click. Or, oh my gosh, that looks awesome. She's so hot. And then it turns out that the picture that you saw on there wasn't even in the video, which is kind of stupid. Which also brings the realization of freaking of the Amazing Spider-Man movie franchise. You see so many things in there, and then when you go in the movie, there's some parts that's not even there at all. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a messed up thing going on. The fact that we're basically, or the girls are basically using, or anyone is just using beauty to actually be like, oh my gosh. Excuse me. More guys are to that than girls, and I guess maybe lesbians too, but hey, I don't know. Excuse me. And of course, yeah, girls aren't off the hook on this either. Even though I haven't really seen any guy whatsoever that's actually super buff or anything, actually has his own, Yeah, but since I'm not actually a girl and I don't really know, I basically won't say anything further besides just saying the ones that I see as partners are basically not really the Disney designated guys that you actually would date and stuff. Except for Ice One Cube, which even then, yeah, he was an unsung hero. And I bet if he was actually given YouTube partnership, because that was one thing he was trying to reach for at a certain point, and basically YouTube was just too stupid to understand. Oh yeah, that's the guy who made those parodies that are just too good. They're just so good, and then basically you have, I bet chances are that Key of Awesomeness or Key of Awesome, they most likely got their idea from Ice One Cube too, and they're basically like, you know what? See what he's doing? We're gonna do better than that. We're gonna do, which I bet there's lots of other people who does it too, who are able to top it and stuff. But still, I'm just saying, YouTube, you f***ed up big because that was a good guy, and now basically his, just like Namski too. Yeah, Namski is basically a businessman now, and he's using his YouTube for business stuff, YouTube channel for business stuff. And you also have Ice One Cube, which is nowhere to be found yet again, and he just uploaded one thing and that's it, which is kind of, yeah. He's back, of course, and like I said in a previous video, I think we should actually take our views, everyone who has copies of the parodies he's done, we need to actually be cool enough to say, this is not ours. We're actually just posted up just so people can see his brilliantness and laugh at it. And yeah, just that. I mean, seriously. So anyways, besides that, sorry, I'm just looking at something right quick. Yeah, so besides that, I would like to just say that, oh yeah, I didn't even mention the other part. The other part is you have YouTube actually making commercials on TV. You have like some makeup lady, I don't think it was Michelle Phan, and if so, then that means she's in 2 commercials. And then you have this lady who does cooking shows online, which I just have to admit, one thing is that, so is this supposed to make people want to watch YouTube, or everyone who's thinking, you know what, I can make a cooking show on YouTube and be funny and stuff? And then you basically have her saying, look at me, I have 6 million views. This is my territory. You get the f*** out and don't even think about it. My goodness. I mean, is that really what she's doing? She's just showing how big her guns are and basically showing, yeah, don't you dare come on my turf because I have 6 million views, or 6 million people following me already. Or Michelle Phan, or not Michelle Phan, but the makeup lady who is like, I do all this type of makeup, I can show you how you look beautiful and show your inner beauty and all that stuff. Is this basically her saying a campaign of, hey, I'm doing the makeup here. I'm the person with the makeup, and I have this 5 million plus subscribers. Yeah, you, if you think you're gonna come on my turf, you. Is that really what they're secretly doing? Or is just nothing but a campaign of having more people watch YouTube? Which, I don't understand why in the world do they even need to have a commercial to watch YouTube. I don't get it. What? I mean, it's kind of like Google coming out with a commercial to show all the good things of using Google. Yeah, it's kind of like Bing, what Bing did, which Bing actually did need some help to boost up its whatever, which I don't even know if lots of people use Bing. I mean, I used it a little bit, but I didn't really want it on it because I grew up with Google. Yeah, when Google first came up, they were like, so this is Google. You just type in something and click on it. It also has I feel lucky, and you should click I feel lucky, or just give you one, the best page available about that person or that thing or about that place. Yeah. So that's why Bing basically got screwed. And that's Jeeves. Jeez. Yeah, even The Simpsons made fun of that. But really, YouTube having to have a commercial to boost up whatever it needs. I don't think it really needs anything. I mean, you already got help by, you have Wii system, you have Xbox 360, maybe even PlayStation, who has a YouTube app you could put on. Heck, there's so many other things to have YouTube apps that it's not even funny. YouTube app on the tablet, YouTube app on a cell phone I use. Shoot, next up is going to be YouTube app on my glasses where I can click on them. Click on my glasses and I can watch videos through my glasses. Yeah, or YouTube app on a freaking car. Because, yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen next is TVs in cars, which will kill radio once and for all. But, yeah, I don't want a radio to die. I really don't. But I'm just saying, it would be cool to have a TV within the car. And don't you dare say, oh, but there is TV in cars. Not really the way I'm looking at it. But anyways... We just need to stop this craziness. I mean, one thing that we really need to do is ask YouTube to change its regulations. The whole report thing, yeah, that needs to be refixed. That needs to be fixed and looked at. Let's see what else. Let's say I actually have some breaking news, like some unbelievable news, and I put it on YouTube. Because I only have, well, now I have 5 subscribers. I used to have 7. But maybe even less now because this is getting pre-recorded. I hope I'm able to catch up and have this on at least by next week. But anyways, yeah, so I have something very special, something very important to tell it. Maybe even the world needs to know. And basically because I just have 5 subscribers, it is basically nothing but something just there, and it could just be a big I told you so moment when everyone's like, oh my gosh, or basically someone else snatched it up and tell, or someone bigger who has a lot more subscribers will be like, hey, I have breaking news, and YouTube will put that up. But when I have mine right there, and it's been like 5 hours since I found out, 5 hours, they could actually found out everything instead of waiting 5 hours. And the big person that YouTube recognizes as it. That's just the real crazy thing. And then the other crazy thing is, I know, there's so many. They have millions of subscribers. How in the world are you going to be able to talk to them all? I mean, that will take forever. And then, I mean... I'm just saying that when it comes to this, they should at least be friendly and touch on whoever actually is there. I mean, yeah. Even if they actually, oh yeah, they do have the Facebook thing, but shoot, do I really want to go on Facebook so I'm able to talk to them? Heck, I even tried 1 time, actually 2 times, and guess what? No response from both of them. From both of them at all. And I'm not going to say their names because, well... it's bad press. And I don't want them to come knocking on my door or come making a video saying, how dare you? How dare you, man? We got like millions of followers. How in the world you think yours is so important that we'll drop everything and go watch yours? Or go look at what you say. I'm like, okay. Still, though. I mean, I understand. You guys have other things to do, but when it comes to some things... I mean, if you don't even talk at all, yeah, I mean, you don't even say anything or talk at all, it's basically a big, so he's just doing it for the publicity, aren't you? Not whatsoever you actually going to make an effort to actually talk or say, hey, or that's a good review, or say thank you, or say, you're welcome for the good work we do, or anything. Instead, it's just basically crickets. Lots of crickets. So, That's all I basically have to say. And in the Mandarin voice, you won't see me coming when I get my revenge, you two idiot YouTubers who are very, very powerful. I will come down on you with an iron fist.